Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Cooking with the Cripple. As you may have guessed by just the um, fridge alone, I'm not in my house, and this isn't my normal recording setup, so just bear with me. But today we're going to be focusing on something that I really haven't touched upon. Well, unless you count the banana bread, but we're going to make some bread. And what you'll need is 1/3 cup of molasses and 1 and 1/2 cups of your preferred beer. Mine is hard root beer. It's just root beer with like that much alcohol in it. It's nothing. But what we're gonna do first is we're gonna take our beer, or it says stout in the directions, and we're gonna just pour this in very gently. Because I think the reason why you want to pour it in gently is because you want to keep the bubbles. So you don't want as much action as you would pouring it into, let's say, a glass. So there we go. That's done. And then we're going to add in the molasses. And honestly, with molasses, you're not going to get all of it in one go. I'm sorry. There's just no way. It moves way too slowly, hence the saying of moves like molasses in wintertime. So I say pour enough that you think you got the majority of it, and then just add a little bit more, if it'll ever stop dripping. But just add a little bit more, and then there you go. But I'll be back in a minute. I gotta go add some more. Alright, now that we've done that, we're gonna slowly... Hold on. Yeah, yep. We're gonna slowly stir this mixture until they're well combined with each other. And wow, that feels like cement. I don't know how many of you guys have worked with cement, but it feels like the pre-cement mix, like when you add it in the water and stuff like that. But I think that's pretty good. And then, of course, we need to add in our batter mix. Sorry, I had a brain fart. But that's good. Yeah, it looks a little dirty on the wooden spoon, but it's okay. There we go. Where did I put that batter? Oh, there it is. And then it warns against over stirring, so we're just going to stir it until it kind of looks like dough, and then we're going to put it in our pan. Oh, now would be a great time to grease your pan, whatever pan size you want. I've got a what is it? A 5x9 pan here, so I think this should be good enough. And so we're just going to grease that, and then yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, now, as you can see, hopefully, I've got... Oh, no, you can't see because it all kind of shifted. Whoops, my bad. But I've got my batter in here, and we're just going to slowly start mixing. And I know this is going to be a very boring episode because I forgot my stand. I didn't realize that I was going to be recording, but whenever I go to the store, well, it's going to be a very boring episode in terms of seeing the food. Sorry, I had to complete that thought. But, whenever I go to the store, if I see something that I can make a recipe out of, I automatically grab it, and I forget, like, oh, I don't have my stand. Oh, shucks, I can't record. So, yeah, I'm sorry if, in terms of seeing the actual food, it's very boring, but I hope you guys still like these kinds of impromptu episodes. Why is this not mixing? But it's looking really good. I'm going to try and get... Actually, this would be better. Let's get the good stuff. There you go. Looks kind of like that. But, so I'm going to keep mixing this until it's combined, but also there's no white stuff from like the flour or whatever else is white in here. I didn't look at the ingredients, which you should always do, but I didn't. But yeah, that's about done. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour this into our pan, and then we are going to cook it for 20. Well, bake it for 20 minutes on 350, and then I have to look at the directions again. Stop it. There's just parts of it that are being stubborn. But that's good. And yeah, I know you're supposed to leave it alone after it's combined, but it's just annoying when you see those little bits of what is it called, white in it. So I'm gonna put this down, and then I'm gonna come back and pour this into the pan. So I'll be right back in a minute. All right. As you can see, I've got my loaf here. Could look a little prettier, but like you guys know on my channel, I don't go for presentation, I go for taste. But, so I'm going to go put this in the oven, and then I'm going to bake it for 20 minutes at 350 degrees. And then I'm going to turn the temperature down to 325 and bake for 45 to an hour. So, I'm going to go do that right now, and then, yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Well, to you guys it'll be a minute. For me it'll be about an hour. Alright, so I had an expectation that this wouldn't work, and it's actually working, so I'm really happy. But I've got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left on my timer. Sorry, I zoned out for a second. And then I don't know if I'm gonna need the 45 to an hour thing, but I'll do it just because it says to. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you guys a progress report, and I'll see you guys in an hour, maybe 45 minutes. What you got to do is not this toothpick because I've been chewing on it, but you got to take a toothpick and you got to insert it, and once it comes out clean, as in like that, like completely clean, then you're good. So that's all you really got to do, and then I can plate and show you the different types of stuff you can have on this bread. So I'll see you guys in 45 minutes. As you can see, this toothpick is completely filthy, so we're just gonna cook it for the 325 for 45 minutes, and then you stick it in the center because I think that's the hardest place to cook. Like, it takes the longest. But so this is not done yet. So I'll see you guys in 45 minutes, maybe an hour, maybe, but I don't think it should take that long. But I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, so I've got the bread out of the oven, and I did the toothpick test, and it came out, as you can see, completely clean. So I'm gonna let this cool. I'm saying so way too much. I can already tell. But anyways, I'm gonna let this rest for about 20 minutes to cool it down and let it actually turn into bread. Not just like a cake type thing. I want it to actually turn into bread. So I'm gonna let this rest for 10 minutes, or no, 20 minutes, sorry. 10 or 20 minutes, I will decide which one. But yeah, I hope you guys are having fun, and I will see you guys in 10 minutes. 20, sorry. Boom. Alright. I'm just setting you guys down so that I can taste these lovely treats. So, I've got just the regular bread. And then, here. There you go. This one's butter. This one's some sort of jam. And this one's peanut butter. Let us see. Ooh! It's not hot. It's just the... I'm just going to say lightheadedness because I don't know how to describe this. Okay. For people who have drank before in their life, you know the feeling when you take a drink of beer or whatever and you go and it's really cold in the back of your throat right here? That's what that tastes like. It's like really minty, I guess. That's the only thing I can equate it to. But let's see. Oh, and for my kids who watch this, you can't eat this unless you're 21. Mmm. That one's my favorite so far. And then this is the end piece, so that's why it's not sagging as much. Mmm. 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 I'm going to hit stop until I stop chewing. Alright, I'm back. It's just the peanut butter one. This one was a little ridiculous in terms of like the chewiness of the peanut butter and then the thickness of the bread. But so far, I think it was, what was it called? Peach something. Peach jam, I think. But that one's my favorite so far. And, this is just really easy. I didn't think it would turn out, I really didn't think it would turn out good in terms of like bread. I thought it would just turn into like a cake thing, but no. It's actual bread. Like, it's cool. But, this has been Cooking with the Cripple. I've been your host, the Cripple. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.